So is it like one spends the time actively doing that and spending some time every day doing the inquiry as a practice per se?
Yes. Actually, the inquiry is just a simple looking. You see? The inquiry, it will become so natural that you won't even need to use the question, who am I? Just inquiry just is like this. It's just a, just a, just a simple looking, without even the concept of who am I. Just sometimes just who is enough. Sometimes just the who is enough. You see, by the time you got to who, it's clear. You see? So, it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be who am I. Just the intent to look at what is here, who is here. That is what we are talking about. You see, so we don't have to make a practice per se out of it. But if it helps, if you feel like, you see, and we know this in our heart, we know whether a concept is light and easy and just momentarily some belief went into it, or we know when something is really sticky, as Adeshanti calls it, the Velcro thoughts. So we are usually good at identifying them, you see. So we must look at our Velcro ones, and maybe if it helps, we take some time and really say, okay, next 20 minutes, I'm just going to look at this one which seems to get me over and over. When this deal comes from the mind, when this offer comes from the mind, I always end up giving it my money, you see, my belief. So maybe I can take a few minutes and just look at this. There is nothing wrong with that. So I'm not prescribing something that you have to sit for this much time every day, because you know in your heart which are the sticky ones, which are really light and they just come and go. Take the sticky ones into your inquiry. And if they keep coming over and over and seem to get our belief every time they come, you see, you can just look at them and they will become lighter. In that way, then, even these sticky identities, they start losing their velcroness, their magnetism, their pull. Many of us, I mean, not many of us here, I know most of you are younger than me, but many of us grew up watching these Tom and Jerry cartoons. So we used to have these cartoons, and then what would happen is that what would Tom do when he wanted to call Jerry? Mostly he would take some cheddar cheese or some cheese. What was it? Swiss cheese, something. So he would take some cheese, and in the cartoon they would show that the aroma is calling Jerry, isn't it? The hand comes out from the cheese and it goes, and Jerry Mouse goes flying. So these are our favorite concepts. This piece of Swiss cheese, our favorite concepts, and they're like, come. There's so much joy waiting for you, so much. It'll be so good. It'll be so good. I know last time it wasn't so much fun, but this time I'm telling you. And inevitably what happens? There is Tom Cat waiting. You see? He's waiting with that cheese saying, okay, I got you. You see? So, and as we recognize this more and more, we say, okay, this aroma, this got to me last time. You see, once it was brie, once it was Swiss, once it was cheddar, once it was whatever. You see, all these different types of cheeses. Then we are able to inquire into them and drop them. And we see that all of them are leading only to this tomcat of ego. There's actually this very nice story of somebody, I'm not taking the name because I'm not sure it was about this one, so I don't want to use the name, but somebody who lived with Bhagwan for many years, and he, after some time, got very frustrated because he was seeing people coming who were fresh and apparently getting what Bhagwan was pointing to, but he had been with Bhagwan for many years, but he was just not getting the point, you see, and in the wisdom of a sage, they're able to tell what is the medicine that is needed for this particular resonance of this particular frequency of energy or whatever is functioning through that seeming body mind. So for that one, he said, whatever you do for the rest of your life, you will not leave the inquiry. You will keep asking yourself, who am I? Till I tell you to stop. So, for some, it could be, yes, nothing at all. Just drop everything. There is nothing you need to do because there is no doer. And for some, it can be very strong instruction saying you must constantly, day and night, just ask yourself, who am I? Okay? So there is no set formula for what is prescribed. You see?
Thank you, Father, so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. You can be nice to everything in the world. Be nice to the outer world. Be nice to your emotions. Be nice to everything. For some time, don't be so nice to your thoughts. Just let them come and go. You see? You can love everything, mollycoddle, love everything. But just for some time, allow these thoughts not to be mollycoddle, not to get your belief. You can have even a sense of love towards these thoughts. You see, you can have an attitude of love towards these thoughts, but doesn't mean that we have to buy what they are selling. Just like we can be compassionate to the con artist who is coming to trick us, because ultimately even the con artist is an expression of God. But just because it is an expression of God, to fall for the trick will still be foolishness, you see.